Hi, welcome in. I'm excited to do your reading today. Today we're going to look at messages about new love. So I decided to use all aces. Group 1, you have the Ace of Swords. Let me give you a closer look. Group 2, you have the Ace of Pentacles. Group 3, the Ace of Wands. And Group 4, the Ace of Cups. Okay, so take a moment, feel the energy, see what's calling to you. As always, you can listen to more than one pile if you're called to do that. You know, trust your intuition above all else, and you know, listen to as many piles. Take the messages that work and leave the rest behind. These are general readings, so you just want to, you know, take the messages that are meant for you today. If you want a more personal reading, you can get one. Go ahead and use the link below. You can get a 3-card or a 6-card reading where I'll pull you cards about whatever your love question is. Email me your situation. I'll record it, and then you can watch it on a private link right here. Okay, it's super easy. It takes about a week. And I think we're ready to get started. 1, 2, 3, 4. I'll see you in a minute. Hi, number 1. Let's get started with your Ace of Swords message today about new love. Who is this person? I'm going to start with your tarot, and then we'll move on. I'm going to use Oracle messages for you today as well, from the Animal Spirit Oracle, maybe from my Goddess Oracle, or from the Aphrodite. I'm not sure which. Okay, so we have the 6 of Cups. That was kind of sideways, so we can look at that one either way, upright or reversed. Okay. The Hangman. He's reversed because he's upright. Does that make sense? Usually he's the other way. And the 4 of Cups. Ooh. Okay. Is there a Pisces coming in, possibly? Okay. You have big messages here about letting go of the past, which is interesting because today's reading is about a new love. Right? And you chose the Ace of Swords. The Ace of Swords is about getting clarity. It's about a breakthrough mentally, an opportunity, knowing what you want. So I feel like that's why you're getting this message. But let's start here with this really sweet 6 of Cups. When it's reversed, this says to me that you might be holding on to the past a little. Okay, well, it's okay to like think about the past. You can't live in it, right? Or maybe there's someone or something that you just can't let go of, or something that happened in terms of relationships that is bothering you. And it feels like it could be something from a long time ago, depending on your age, but this is really showing kind of, you know, children. So it could be connected to like a first love kind of thing, but there's definitely something about letting go of the past and having a change in perspective, right? This is about you really needing to shift and change your perspective. It's like the Hangman is about, you know, pausing, taking time, reflection, all of that. But it's like, okay, so you've had this time of reflection, and now it's time to really see the situation in a different way, right? Don't be closed-minded about, you know, love and the future. So this is about learning something new, experiencing something new, which is great because we're talking about new connections here. This is also, the Hangman is connected to Pisces energy. And then we have the Four of Cups. So cups, as I said, are all about emotions, or about your feelings. And so there's a lot of feelings swelling around here. There's a lot of, feelings that you've maybe been processing. With the Four of Cups here, it's that you may have had some opportunities in love, but it's like you're waiting for that right one, right? You're waiting for that right one. You might be bored. You might be focused thinking about what's happened in the past. It can also mean that you've just taken time to yourself. But what I see coming in is that beautiful cup. The universe is saying, yes, time to focus. Look what I have for you. And so you do have love coming in, because there's so much here. It's all water. It's interesting. So I'm kind of wondering if this person is a water sign, but let's get some details about them and see what we can find out about your new love. The new love energy that's around you. But this is definitely for you a breakthrough moment. Okay, these two wanted to come out together. The Emperor is reversed. This could be a connection to the past, to the person you're thinking about, or to the mistake you made, or something that's keeping you distracted or tied to the past. This is Aries energy. It's connected to maybe somebody that is manipulative, cold, harsh. I just feel this harsh energy. Now, it came out with Three of Pentacles, okay? And this is about connecting with someone through collaboration, through work, through even a friendship, okay? There's some sort of maybe a work connection or opportunity coming up. I love the Three of Pentacles in a love reading, and I say this all the time because it's about building something solid, right? And you can see there's one person in the center. There's two people that are kind of looking at these papers. What are they doing? They're building something. And so it's like people that you have something in common with, you coming together and putting your ideas and talents into something bigger, right? It's like everybody has a purpose here. This is about collaboration. This is about organization and hard work. And in relationship, it's about coming together with people that actually care and that have, like I said, a common goal. They want the same things as you. So there could be someone that introduces you to this new love, or the new love could be connected to a work project, to someone at work. Here I was feeling the energy that they're close by. And it's interesting because you have the Three Cups here, and then, I have something for you. And now we have three again here, which is let's take the present and work on that rather than staying stuck, okay? But this is releasing someone. That Emperor reversed it's not a great energy. So it's not someone that you would want to attach yourself to. As I said, the Emperor reversed is like, I don't know, someone who could be controlling, someone that has crossed the boundaries. It's like a big ego, power play, But that's what you're releasing. That's sort of the past energy. This is what this new love energy is. It's about collaboration. It's about people that are on your team, people that want to help you. This is love energy connected to that. Okay, so I see this person as someone who's hardworking, somebody who's grounded, somebody who's helpful. They seem really positive. And like I said, it could be someone in your immediate environment, either at work or through friends. Ooh, look at that. Okay, so we're going from the Emperor reverse to the Magician upright. Amazing. So this person's coming through as magical, having a lot of talents, a lot of skills. Now, the thing about the Magician is it's a message of manifesting your dreams, but it's also an encouragement that, listen, you have to do something about it. You have to take action. There's some sort of action about this connection for you, this new love. And I do feel it's connected to work. This person could be a Virgo. We have that earth energy here, and we also have Gemini for the Magician, but I'm leaning more towards the Virgo energy because of the Three of Pentacles. But yeah, this is definitely like, ooh, it's something you want. It's like, it's gonna make you happy. This person's gonna make you happy. Okay, let's see any other details or advice, anything you need to know about this connection before we move on to the major arcana. I mean, to the major. Why did I say major arcana instead of oracle? Okay, maybe there are no mistakes. It's because I didn't point out you have 3 major arcana. You have 3 major arcana out of 6 cards. That's half of them. Major arcana show major changes, new chapters, important spiritual lessons. So there's something really important about this new love. There you go. That's why. Aha. 5 of Swords. 3 of Wands. I love it. Page of Wands. Okay. Awesome. Let me spread this out a little bit. Okay, so I think that this advice, the kind of future energy, the things to watch out for with the 5 of Swords is that you're feeling like there's some sort of loss. You may be feeling sad or upset about a situation. It could be connected to this person represented by the Emperor, or that could be you. It could be a loss of money, a loss of control, feeling like things are out of control or have been, being sad about a loss of a friend or a relationship, past decisions. This is, you know, this is a conflict. This is like some sort of battle. So it's really saying, listen, sometimes it's best to walk away, choose your battles wisely, don't get caught up in the competition, because you have people that actually want to be on your team, that actually are supportive. That's where this love energy comes in. So forget about the people that are challenging you, if you will, and focus. It's interesting because this is the only sword card you got, and you chose the swords. So I'm just wondering why you chose the swords. And I'm thinking, is it because you need clarity about a situation or a person that you've been thinking about, and this is a past situation that you need to let go of? So that's why you came to me today. This is air sign energy, so it could be connected to an air sign, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, but it's also conflict. Most importantly, you have the message of the 3 of Wands and the Page of Wands going forward, okay? The 3 of Wands is about, you know, being ready for something bigger, okay? It's time to initiate the plans. You've been thinking about something long enough, and these opportunities that are presenting themselves to you. 3 seems to be important. We have the 3 of Pentacles here. We had the 4 of Cups, but that's got the 3 cups down here. And so it's like, listen, you need to make a choice. You need to make your plans. You're ready to go. You're holding that wand. Wands are about creativity. They're about travel. This could be connected to you taking a trip, plans of some sort of project that you want to do, some new business. This is about living your truth and growing and expanding. So this is an encouragement. Keep going. It's time to keep going. It's time to have that shift, that mental shift, that change. Take all your gifts and talents, put them to work. That's how you connect with this new love energy, because here it is, the Page of Wands. Okay, the Page of Wands is saying that you have new projects. Okay, exactly what I was talking about here with the Three of Pentacles, with the Three of Wands. A new path is opening up for you. So allow yourself to take it. Allow yourself to be excited about it. Allow yourself to let go of whatever this distraction, boredom, thinking of the past, being afraid to make a move. Time to make a move. You have a love opportunity coming. It could be connected to a job offer, to a creative project, friends. Okay, there could be 3 people here, like 2 people and you, that is bringing, you know, another person that's bringing you together with this love energy. Okay, but this is exciting. This is a new direction. Let go of the past. That conflict's over, right? You've thought about it long enough. Time to move on. This person coming in, like I said, they feel connected to some sort of work you do. And it feels like they could be at a distance. Like either you meet them, because the Four of Cups to me is always like it's right there, it's right there. The Page of Wands, I almost feel like they're taking you somewhere, or it's connected to you expanding in some way. But maybe you meet them close by, at work, because of a project, because of something you want to do, because of studying, school. Okay, interesting. Yeah, let's pull. I'm going to use I was going to use the Goddess, but I think I'm going to use my Aphrodite today. That's what it feels like for you. This deck is calling me more for you for some reason. We'll find out in just a minute why. Okay, let's see what we have. Ha! That's why. Bees, Aphrodite's Guide, hardworking community magic team player. So it's someone in the community, team player, working together. You will work together. Oh my gosh. See? Trust your intuition. I just trusted mine. I wasn't going to use this deck. Okay, there's your confirmation. Okay, so now I'm going to play an animal spirit message. We're going to see what you need today. What kind of message do you need? What energy do you need to embrace? The Lion. Whoa, fire. Going for it. This is connected to, oh, I have goosebumps, the Three of Wands and the Page of Wands. It's a fire card. These are fire cards. Ooh, okay, I'm going to read to you from the Animal Spirit Guide. The lion is patient, regal, and a complete master. The lion is a master of the fire element and the living mascot of self-transformation. A lion personality dedicates their life to personal and spiritual growth. Didn't I say spiritual growth? And we have the Hangman, which is that Pisces energy. The dedication inspires some and intimidates others. Therefore, the lion is respected by all, but known intimately by a few. Some mistake the lion as hard to access or aloof, yet those with a keener eye know better. Lions are observant, stealth, and precise in their words and action. They do not waste energy or resources, right? Time to get moving. This card reminds us that self-mastery is available to all, no matter where our quest begins. And look at that, you're ready to go. You're standing there ready to go. When in balance, the epitome of peace and strength, and when out of balance, withdrawn and too serious. Okay, that's that Four of Cups energy. To bring it into balance, daily meditation and friendship. Okay, so what did I say with all those threes? There's some sort of friendship connection. This energy is what's bringing love in. Okay, this is what your next person and this new person, I should say, not next, I should say new person is all about. We've got the fire, we have you taking action, we have the group, we have the friends, we have work. Okay, this is interesting because this was the only card that came through for you that was a sword, and it's about letting go of that fight. Choose your battles wisely. Okay, yay! That's your reading for today. I hope you enjoyed it. Please be sure to hit subscribe before you leave. If you haven't yet, it's free. Hit the like button, that's free. Write your comments below. Let me know what you thought of today's reading. If you want to talk more about this or get a personal reading, use the links below to book either a 3 or 6 card reading. I will record it just like this, and you'll watch it on a private link, and it'll be tailored to you. So you can email me any of your situation, problems, questions, and we'll pull cards on it. It takes about a week for you to get, and that's all I have for you today. I'm sending you so much love, and I'll talk to you soon. Hey, number 2, let's get started on your reading. You were drawn to the Ace of Pentacles today, and I'm going to look at messages for you about new love coming in. So this is a new person, not an ex, not a past relationship, new. So you chose the Ace of Pentacles, which is an opportunity, a new beginning when it comes to material things, to money, job, resources, long-term things that are going to grow into something solid. They have a lot of stability. Let's see how that connects to your reading. We have the Chariot. Ooh, 8 of Swords, okay. Glad to see that reversed. Page of Swords, ooh, okay. Okay. To start with, the Chariot reversed is showing feeling stuck, feeling like you're not moving forward. Maybe you've been confused about what direction to go. Maybe you have a couple of choices going on right now about the direction of your life. And when the Chariot's reversed, it's like feeling stuck. It's not feeling like you're in control, or just being sort of paralyzed by this choice, decision, or lack of just not knowing what to do, or which way to go. But remember, with the Chariot, you have the wand, you have the control, you have the power. It just feels that right now you've been focusing on releasing some sort of limiting self-beliefs, whether it's about love and relationships, not feeling worthy. Maybe you were in a toxic connection where the person made you feel less than, or it's just some sort of limiting beliefs that you have about yourself that are blocking you, because swords are really our mind, and this is about feeling trapped in a situation. And I feel like there's some situation that you're releasing yourself from, that you felt trapped in, whether it's your own mind, your own limiting beliefs, or a situation with another person. The good news is, with the 8 of Swords reversed, it's you are in the process of releasing yourself from that. Okay, you're willing to accept the lessons of the past and make new choices. Here's what I see, which is great. Right after this 8 of Swords, you have the Page of Swords. And the Page of Swords shows that there is some sort of opportunity, an invitation, new ideas, new ways for you to express yourself. This is you looking back at the past and saying, okay, I'm not going to do that anymore. I'm not going to be stuck in situations, or I'm not going to keep myself limited, right? This is you being empowered and ready to move forward towards the future and share something. It could be that you have a job opportunity coming. It could be that you have some sort of talent or gift that you're ready to share. It can be you just getting out more and being more, talking, communicating, connecting. This is definitely an opportunity for you to connect. Okay, let's see with who, and who is this person? What's this new energy? I do think it could be connected to a job offer, but let's see what comes through for you. Oh, okay. The Hermit's turned around, so it's not part of your reading, but it's kind of interesting because this is definitely about coming out of, you know, a time of self-reflection. Ooh, okay. 10 of Pentacles. I like it. Nice support. And there's those pentacles that you started with. So it's interesting. You go from 1 to 10. That's a very, like, big jump. That's a lot of money. This person coming in is showing, coming through as somebody who is very solid, who has those kind of earth qualities that you were drawn to. Interesting, because you're trusting your intuition here. This is earth signs, possibly Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We saw the Hermit. Interesting. That's a Virgo energy. But this is someone who has a very solid financial situation, family situation. And it's also showing that maybe your family really likes this person, or their family really likes you. But this is a lot of success. This can sometimes be someone who has a family business, has some sort of legacy attached to them. It also just shows that there's a lot of potential for growth, for future growth between the two of you, creating kind of that stable stuff. Yeah, this is what you're letting go of. No more Seven of Swords. This is about moving on from liars, cheats, deception. This is about letting go of that fear that you're going to, maybe that's the connection you were in before. And we have the 2 swords on the ground. We have the 4 up here, and then 1 in this person's hand. I feel like this is your truth, you know, sword. This is you speaking your truth. This is you kind of getting what you really, demanding what you want, and finally knowing what you deserve. Yes, you're ready to go for it. This is the fresh start, a new beginning. Look at you, you're excited. This person is going to take you on a new adventure. They feel like somebody that just makes you feel like alive, makes you feel like you can begin again, makes you feel like you can take that leap of faith. And you're gonna have to take a leap of faith with them. And for you, that would have been hard in the past maybe, but not anymore, okay? Yeah, this is an ending for you. This is about, this is the beginning card. This is the very first card in the tarot, and this is the Death, which is a transition card, and endings and new beginnings. And you can't have this new beginning until this is over, okay? So this stuck energy is over. You not making a choice is over. You not believing in yourself is over. Okay, you're moving towards this, to stability, to security, in a connection with somebody that wants that long term. You're letting go. It's over. No more liars, cheats, and deception. This is a fresh start, a new beginning for you, but you just have to take it. Okay, and I do think that I'm going to pull one more for you. Okay, let's pull one more. Okay. This is a need for you to move on, right? To have that ending. This is a card of moving on, but when it's reversed, it's stuck. That's the card of being stuck. This is about taking an opportunity. It could be a chance to travel. It could be a move, a physical move, but there's definitely a need for you to address that 8 of Swords energy, that Chariot reversed, feeling less than, not dealing with this, whoever this represents, the 7 of Swords energy, and taking a leap of faith. I feel like you're going to get an opportunity or an invitation to either travel or to actually physically move. This is when you move on, from this, when you believe in yourself again, that's when you connect. And I do think you were actually very on target here, feeling that this connection was with someone who was connected to the energy of the Pentacles. This is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, someone, like I said, from a family that has money. This can also be you taking a job and in a new place, and it requires you to move, and that brings this love energy in, okay? Now, I'm gonna pull you a message. Let's do the animal spirit. Well, no, let's do the Aphrodite Oracle first. Goat. Wow. This, I think they could be a Capricorn. Aphrodite's animal, wise, older, reliable, determined, number 30. Your lover is successful with the 10 of Pentacles. Oh my God. Okay, there you go. Okay, could be someone you work with, and they could be older. I'm feeling Capricorn. Okay, now let's get your animal spirit message. That is amazing. What energy do you need today? What is the message for you? Yes. What talent are you hiding? That's what I want to know. There's something you need to express. You have gifts and talents, okay? The raccoon is such an interesting one because it's like it has the mask, it's hiding. It's talented, it's shadowy, it's in hiding. Raccoon energy is a play with all artists to a greater or lesser degree. At its best, it indicates talents, tenacity, and skillfulness with a particular musical instrument or creative tool. Okay? Its shadow side points to an unresolved issue around self-image and success. That's the Eight of Swords. Sometimes using a stage name or wearing a mask works in an artist's favor. Other times it limits creativity. Am I who my audience thinks I am? What if I'm ready to grow into something more? Raccoon energy won't let us off the hook until the creative fear is resolved. Letting go of your fear, taking that chance. You have something to say. When in balance, generous friend, exceptional artist. When out of balance, competitive, starving artist. So to bring this into balance, make new work, which is what we were talking about, okay? There's something you have, a gift, a talent, something to say, some way to express yourself, okay? When you do that, when you step out into that energy and let go of your fear and thinking you're not good enough, this is what comes. That's your reading for today. I am so excited you decided to stop by. Please hit subscribe before you leave, like this video, comment. All those good things are free. You can also check the links in the description box if you'd like a 3 or 6 card reading. I videotape it just like this and you watch it on a private link. It takes about a week, and you can email me whatever your situation is, whatever questions you have, and we can look at it. Okay? I'm sending you so much love. I'll talk to you soon. Hi, you chose the Ace of Wands, and today we're going to look at messages around new love for you. No exes, no past relationships. This is all about new love. So I'm going to start with the tarot and let's see what we have for you. The Ace of Wands is really about beautiful opportunities around creativity, growth, travel, expansion, inspiration. It's connected to fire energy, the fire signs. Let's see what we have. Ooh, 10 of Pentacles. That came up in the previous reading. King reversed. Ooh, okay. We've got something going on here. Ooh, wow. How fun. Okay, you trusted your intuition. And look who's coming in. The King of Wands. Your new opportunity for love. Oh, I love it. Okay, so what we have here is the 10 of Pentacles followed by the King reversed. Interesting. So Pentacles are all about things that are connected to the material realm, to money, to work, to stability, to security. The 10 is, if you look at it, showing like a grandfather and I think a son, a dog. This is a real sort of family situation. It's a secure foundation. It's about sharing security with loved ones. It's about overflowing with abundance. It's about having enough, not only for yourself, but people around you. Sometimes this can be an indication of family money, of like a family business, family wealth, but it's really about having a lot of foundational security. Okay, so that's where you're starting here. Then we have the king, interestingly enough, reversed. So I find that interesting that it's right next door, because the king would kind of be, you would think, upright in this situation. But when he's reversed, he tends to be a little greedy, a little stubborn. He kind of puts money above all else, okay? So this may indicate that there is somebody coming in who might be untrustworthy when it comes to finances. Possibly this King of Wands. I don't think so. King of Wands is upright. I think it could be someone connected in your life maybe now, or someone that you've dealt with in the past that you are releasing from your life, okay? That maybe was a little stubborn, greedy. It could also be like a parent, a family member, somebody who has like a lot of authority over you or has something to say about your love situation. But let's dig in further, because I'm curious to see what we're going to find out here about this King of Wands. Oh, I'm sorry, the King of Wands. The King of Wands is generally someone who is very dynamic, exciting. He is fire energy, Leo, Sag, Aries, somebody who's very protective, caring, also creative and passionate. This is a real leader, okay? So you have two kings in your reading, so there could be some sort of conflict. This one is not appealing, this one is, but let's see what happens, okay? Let's see what we have here for you. Okay, Eight of Cups reversed. Eight of Swords. Oh no. Okay, I think that was too many. I'm going to keep going. I wasn't ready. I just want one. Let's see if we can get you one. Good. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so the Eight of Cups reversed. The Eight of Cups is generally about knowing that it's time to go. It's time to leave something, time to move on. There might be a situation in your life that might seem good on the surface, but you know maybe you've outgrown it. It's time to move on. When it's reversed, it says that maybe you are torn between what to do, which way to go. You're unsure about whether or not you should give the situation another chance, see if it changes. It can also indicate leaving a situation too soon before it can grow, or staying too long. It could be either. But what I see here for you, because that king is reversed and because of this Eight of Swords, that it is time for you to move on from this situation. Whether there's someone who's financially kind of in charge of you or controlling you in some way, or being manipulative, being selfish, someone who's, you know, seems like on the surface that they're great, but they're not. So I think you will know if that's your situation. And this message is about moving on. Now, the Eight of Swords says that you feel trapped for some reason. You feel like you can't get out of this situation. But because it's swords, this is really more in your head, okay? The Eight of Swords is negative and limiting thought patterns and where you feel stuck. So if you replace these negatives with positives, you're going to come to this, the Ace of Wands. Because look, trust, your intuition was correct, okay? I didn't pull these cards yet until after I chose each pile, right? So I'm now doing the reading. I haven't even seen these. So you chose the Ace of Wands, and look who you ended up with, the King of Wands and the Page of Wands. So trust yourself. This reading alone should be enough to hopefully give you that confidence in your choices and decisions, okay, going forward. But I definitely think that this person coming in is this fiery energy, exciting, passionate, could be connected to a new project, a new path opening up for you. You know, just allow yourself to feel excited about this. The thing about the Ace of Wands is you have to take action. Like the universe gives you this, but it moves quickly, the Ace of Wands. So you don't want to take too long and think about it. You want to take this, whatever this opportunity is, and it leads you to love with the King of Wands. So you want to act quickly, okay? The King of Wands, like I said, he's a leader. He doesn't waste time. He also is very direct and he knows what he wants. So he is going to have a lot of charisma. This person is going to be very attractive, a lot of confidence. He's just driven. So I think you have someone coming in who's very driven. I think that this is going to require you to let go of some sort of security or situation that you feel kind of trapped in. It could be a family situation. It could be financial. It could be an ex. It could be a domineering person in your life, this male energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn, or someone in charge of the money. Okay, so this is about you breaking free, thinking that, you know, they control you. You control yourself, okay? And look what comes when you do that. Ooh, beautiful. Okay, I'm going to pull you. No, first let's get you a message from the Aphrodite Oracle, and then we're going to move on to the animal spirit. I'm really curious to see what the Oracle messages are here. Because, you know, the other thing, we have 8 of Swords and 8 of Cups, right? So the 2 8s are here. Those are the only number cards, and those are about money and manifestation. So it seems to me that that's part of your message. Ooh. Pearl, Aphrodite's gemstone, round, soft, protective, surprise. Number 46, you may be overlooking something beautiful. See, if you're stuck in this situation or in this limited thinking, you don't see the pearls because the pearls are inside those opportunities that you need to open up. Okay, so this is going to be a wonderful surprise opportunity for you. Blue, Aphrodite's color, ocean, sky, eyes, dress, show your true colors. Yes, be yourself, right? This is going to give you another, like the Ace of Wands for me is always about being excited about love again, being inspired, believing in love again. Maybe you have blue eyes. Maybe your person coming in has blue eyes. Maybe there's a connection for you with the ocean, or it might be your favorite color. But it's also just about expressing yourself and really being free to be you. Ooh, you got ocean again and ocean blue, Aphrodite's eyes. Ooh, okay. So we have someone with blue eyes, okay? Vision, soul, artist, expansion, love at first sight. I told you it was going to move quickly. The Ace of Wands doesn't mess around. It's an opportunity you have to take. The King of Wands is an opportunity you have to take. The Page of Wands. Ooh, trust yourself here. You know, you were drawn to that card, and look, it is absolutely accurate about what's coming. Let's see what the advice is here from the Animal Spirit Oracle. Ah, octopus. Wow, interesting, because the octopus is about, I think, boundaries. And with that king, this is going to be important. So let's read you the message from the Oracle book. Here it is. Reaching, yearning, lacking boundaries and direction. That's the 8 of Cups, that stuck feeling, the 8 of Swords. The octopus signifies a wonderfully perceptive mind paired with a lack of boundaries. Unfortunately, the results is well-intended but messy relationships. Oh boy. Okay. There's that King of Pentacles. Okay. They believe that that's what it means to be close. Oh, excuse me, I skipped a line. The octopus entwines itself into other people's business and shares their own without restraint. okay? We could be talking about this King of Pentacles energy. If you, they believe that what it means to be, that's what they believe means to be close. If you notice after spending time with someone that you're drained, uneasy, the essence of the octopus is at play. Begin to establish boundaries, be patient and firm. It may be a very old habit to change, which is the Eight of Swords reversed. When in balance, you're interested, you're engaged, and you're intelligent, okay? When you're out of balance, clingy, lacking courage, and needy. To bring it into balance, talking to someone, giving yourself space. So this is really important because you have this beautiful opportunity here, okay, with the King of Wands. This is really important for you to hear this message, I think, today, and I think that's why you were drawn to this. There is a situation which you feel very, very much trapped in mentally, and you have the ability to let go of it, okay? I'm wishing you lots of love. I hope this helped you. Before you leave, help me. Hit subscribe, hit like, write your comments below. You can leave a tip. There is a PayPal link below in the description box. You can also get an extended reading here. If you want to purchase a reading, a 3-card or a 6-card, we can talk about this specifically or any love question or situation you find yourself in that you need guidance about. It takes about a week. I videotape it just like this, and then you watch it on a private link right here. Okay, I'm sending you lots of love. I'll talk to you soon. Hey, number 4, you chose the Ace of Cups, and the Ace of Cups is always just this beautiful image of that emotional connection, that intuition, that just that wonderful feeling of love. So today we're going to focus on new love, a new person, no exes, no past relationships, fresh start, fresh energy. Let's see what we're talking about for you today. The Chariot. I love it. The Chariot is a water card. It's connected to the sign Cancer, so that's interesting. The Eight of Wands reversed. Wow, okay. Oops, these came together. The Moon, okay, more emotional messages, more water energy connected to the sign Cancer. So we have 2 messages here connected to the sign Cancer, to emotions, and we have the Page of Swords that came with it. Okay, so let's take a look at these first. We'll start with the Chariot. The Chariot is a major arcana message for you. So right off the bat, this lets me know that this energy around you right now, or today's reading, is really about major kind of chapters for you beginning, a new direction, a major life change is coming. Okay, the Chariot always ushers that in. The Chariot's taking you to a new part of your life, that something you've been waiting to take action on. There's been some sort of delays. You have the wand in your hand. Look at this Chariot, see? Which means you have all the power and strength you need. So if recently you've made some sort of decision, something that was difficult, the universe is saying, I'm going to carry you where you're meant to go. Your focus, your determination, your willpower, you can direct your future. Okay, so this is really a card of you taking charge. Now, we do see a little bit of delays, a little bit of blocks here with the Eight of Wands. You know, we've been through some Mercury retrograde, we've been through Venus retrograde, we're just about out of it. So really, this is a good time to get moving with relationships, and the delays are just meant to, you know, kind of firm up what is meant for you. You still have the energy to move forward, but this is just a little bit of delay, okay? So this gives you a chance to kind of figure things out. So if there's something you've been thinking of doing, a plan, a move, a shift, something, you know, that you've been wanting and you've been frustrated, just know that this is just a temporary delay, okay? Then we have the moon, which is really interesting because the moon, it really puts you in touch with your feelings. And again, it's a major arcana message. I love this deck, such a beautiful card. And it's also a water energy. So first of all, trust your intuition because you were drawn to this card, and this reading happens to really feature major water, 2 major arcana that are water connected. So with the moon is all about cycles. It's all about trusting your intuition, but sometimes it can be about your fears, right? So it's connected to Cancer energy and also Pisces. I think of the moon as Cancer energy because astrologically that's the ruler, but in the tarot deck, it's connected to Pisces. So we've really kind of covered it all except Scorpio. Okay, we have Cancer, we have Pisces. But this is about your dreams. This is about your intuition. This is also about your subconscious. So there might be a situation that needs to come up when it comes to this plan for your future, when it comes to love in the future. So this is about you letting go of any fears that you have about connection. And maybe you've taken some time to yourself to do just that, okay? Because maybe the delays are helping you in some way. I also feel like when it comes to this new love energy, there's something about timing, okay? The timing had to be lined up for you and this person, and the timing was just off. But let's see what comes through for them. Page of Swords, Queen of Swords. Okay. Oops. 10 of Wands. Okay. So, what I'm seeing here for you is that you have, and it could be someone in your life who is being critical of you, okay? Who's not there for you. I feel like maybe in the past with past relationships or with someone in your life, it's that you haven't had that fair connection, that balanced connection. You've been carrying a heavy load when it comes to relationships. And the universe is saying that you are so close to connecting. Don't give up. Don't give up now. What you are moving towards is a connection with someone that's going to be more fair, more balanced, okay? That's what the delay was about. It's interesting because now I'm kind of seeing what the delay was about. The delay was about you figuring some things out, okay? And without this time between, you know, before meeting your person, you wouldn't have been ready, okay? Because you needed to figure some things out. You may have been taken advantage of in the past. You may have had an ex that stole money from you or took money from you. Maybe... Yeah, I just feel like someone took advantage of you and you needed to figure that out. You needed to kind of unburden yourself of that so that you can release that fear of being taken advantage of and really connect with somebody in a deep way. Wow. Okay, let's see what we have about this connection coming in. Yeah. See, here we have the cups. There they are. So, this is interesting. So this person's sad. The 5 of Cups is a loss. It's sorrow. It could be over this connection. It could be over this person taking advantage of you. It could be over past relationship energy. But the thing about the 5 of Cups is there's 2 cups over there, which represent the 2 of cups. Okay, so there's somebody out there that's your other half. And once you get over these losses, and once you learn the lessons, and once you begin the healing, is when you connect. And I think it's been a little bit of a delay. You might have had a lot on your plate and you haven't been able to really, you know, get out there and connect emotionally, but you're getting there. So just be kind to yourself, because whenever the 5 of Cups comes up, it means you needed this time to heal. Okay, before this love energy comes in. But it's definitely coming through as cups, which is interesting. So trust your intuition. That's what I've been saying to everybody today, because these readings have really proven that you need to trust you and your intuition. Yeah. Okay, I'm saying you need to trust your intuition, and you get the 2 of Swords. So what I think you're going to be doing is making a choice soon. Okay, the 2 of Swords. 2s are about choices. 2s are also about relationships. We had those 2 cups over there. But it's like there's some sort of decision coming up, some decision that you're going to need to make, and you're going to have to really go with your heart on this. Okay. I think it could be a decision about a move. It could be a decision about a move. You're deciding. It could also be a decision between 2 people in relationships. You could be choosing between 2 people. But I think that whatever this choice is that you're making very soon, trust your intuition. Don't let your fears get in the way. Don't let naysayers get in the way. Anybody who's critical of you, tune them out, because love's waiting for you on the other side. See the water behind her? Yeah, there's some sort of decision. And I do believe that it's a water sign, either a Cancer or Pisces person. Somebody who's very intuitive, sensitive. Yeah, they're coming. Okay, let's get some oracle information from the oracle. This is the Aphrodite Love Oracle. This is my deck. What do we have for you about this love? This is also like best friend energy too. Goose. Aphrodite's bird, celebration, party, indulgence, selfishness. Number 20, put your needs first. See, this is you being taken advantage of in the past, and that's why you got this message. 6 of Pentacles reversed, 10 of Wands, Queen of Swords reversed. This is about you putting yourself first, okay? There could be some sort of party coming up that you get invited to that could connect you with love. Could be like you're deciding, well, should I really take the time off of work to go do this? The answer is yes. Okay? Yes, do it. Okay, let's see what else we have for you. Oops, 2. Ooh, more about a party. Look at that. Champagne, Aphrodite's drink, bubbles, celebrate. So you have the word celebrate and celebration. Rare, French, number 32, they make you feel special. Yes, this is the card of true love. This person is holding you like a beautiful, I don't know what, but like a beautiful glass of oh my God, this is like a glass of champagne. It's overflowing. Oh my gosh. Yeah, so there's some sort of party or celebration. Venus, Aphrodite's planet, love and friendship. That's what I said. The 2 of Cups, love and friendship. Perfection, star, dreamy. Dreamy. The moon is the dream card. Oh my God, I have goosebumps. Okay? Dreamy, Pisces. Wishes are coming true. Look at her. She's out looking at the stars. She's wishing on a star. Oh, I love this. Yay! True love. Dreamy. Yes. Okay, let's see what message you get from the animal spirit. I can't wait to see this one. This is going to be fun. beautiful. I can tell you right now, this is a wonderful person coming in. The elk is wonderful energy. Okay, I'm going to read to you from the Oracle book. Hold on. Let me find elk. I know I love elk. This is a goodie. Elk is stable, resilient, headstrong, and the father. The great elk represents the earth element in its masculine form. This means it provides underlying support and stability amidst life's changes. An elk personality is fully established in themselves and knows their core values. They become known and respected for acting in ways that uphold those values. Sometimes the elk's ego can become inflated, but for the most part, they make good fathers, mothers, lovers, and friends. The world needs more elk energy. Yes, this is who you're meeting. When in balance, they're supportive, kind, and consistent, okay? And the advice to bring this energy into balance for you is eat and drink more consciously. And you got a message about eating, drinking, and celebrating. So, take good care of yourself. You have somebody wonderful coming in. Oh, I'm so excited. I love this. Today's readings were very fun and beautiful. I'm happy to bring them to you. Please subscribe first before you leave if you haven't yet. Like this video, write your comments below. If you want a reading, a personal reading, go ahead and check the link in the description box. I can do a 3-card or 6-card. I do it just like this. I record it. You watch it on right here on a private link, and it takes about a week. You can also email me any specific questions you have, and I can focus on those energies for you and do a private reading. So that's really fun. Get that done if you'd like. I'm so happy for you. You have such good energy, and I love this. All right, I'm sending you lots of love.